What's up, guys, and welcome back to the divisional round of the 2025 playoffs for the San Diego Bison. Now, we just came out of the wild card round, beating the Jaguars 21-14 as we take on the Cincinnati Bengals here in the divisional round. Now, it's going to be a little tougher than taking on the Jags because Cincinnati did have a great season this season at 12-5, and their overall is a bit better than the Jags. Plus, we ended up taking on the Jaguars in week 1, so we kind of knew what to expect. We don't necessarily know what to expect from the Bengals here, so I think it's going to be a pretty tough challenge to take on a team that we're really not incredibly prepped for. Now, obviously, we can look at their stats and everything, and we'll know what to do kind of in the weekly strategy, but for now, yeah, the Bengals are kind of a mystery to us. Now, I know I said that I was going to actually film the playoffs all as one video, but honestly, I've really enjoyed this series, and I wanted to make sure that if we were going to end this Bison series, we're going to do it properly and give it the respect that it deserves, which is why each of these playoff games are going to be their own video. Now, it's possible that this game right here could be the final game. We could totally lose to the Bengals and just kind of end our series right here. But again, we possibly have 3 games left, including this one. But we want to give it the respect that it deserves, and that's why we're going to be just taking on the Bengals in this game. And despite the fact that they are kind of a mystery team to us because, again, we haven't faced them this season, this isn't necessarily a mystery right here. Burrow just short of 4,000 yards this season with 28 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions. So, again, we're not really going to have much of a chance to pick him off. But, again, we have a really talented young secondary, and I think they're going to really hopefully keep him in check here. Now, Joe Mixon is their lead back still, and, man, he's been a workhorse for them this season. 333 carries. I feel like that is more than Mayberry. But he's got 1,600 yards. That's less than Mayberry. But 12 touchdowns as well. Now, they also have Chase Brown, who, man, in 151 carries has 10 touchdowns this season. But 453, only averaging 3 per carry. And, of course, Burrow gets out there a little bit on his own, too. Now, in the receiver room, obviously, Jamar Chase is their biggest threat. Just over 1,000 yards with 4 touchdowns. T. Higgins does have 7 touchdowns, leading their team with that, with 933 in the air. And then, of course, Tyler Boyd as well. They also have Isaiah Likely as their tight end, and, of course, Mixon out of the backfield. Mixon has 6 in the air. He's having a really, really good season. But again, a lot of weapons that they have that we're going to have to really look out for when we're on defense. Now, in terms of their defense, again, they do get a lot of pressure as well. We've seen that from a lot of teams this season, so it's not really going to be something that's unexpected. But again, our offensive line has been really, really good against that pressure. And despite the fact that, you know, a lot of teams have had TFLs, just like the Bengals have had right here, and a lot of sacks, again, they've been able to kind of keep them in check, and we've still been able to get our yards and keep our guys safe. Now, they do only have about 11 picks this season. I don't know why I said only, because that is definitely a decent amount. Kendricks has 5 on his own, and that is pretty damn good. But again, I think that we have the talent to be able to go out there and compete with the Bengals, if not beat them. So with all that in mind, obviously all these teams are going to be good teams. We're in the playoffs. They really don't have many holes on them, and this team is absolutely no different. We're going to have to look out for Mixon. He has over, again, 1,600 yards this season. So I think that's going to be our main focus. If they start burning us deep with some passes, we'll end up switching to that at halftime. But for now, let's make sure we keep Mixon in check. And on offense, yeah, no, we're not going to be throwing deep. We're going to be running to the outside like we always do. Now, unfortunately, going into this game, a lot of our guys are tired. We just got done playing, and again, we had a very early bye week, which means we've been playing for many weeks straight. But that's not to say, again, that we don't have the talent to go out here and win. They just got done playing last week as well, so hopefully they're going to be as tired as us. But we're heading into Cincinnati, and hopefully we're going to be able to take this away game. It is very unfortunate that they ended up getting the 2 seed instead of the 3, and we didn't switch there, because I would love to play this at home. But again, historically, we have been better on the road, so let's hope that that actually bodes well for us here. And let's also hope that our defense can have the same type of game that they had against... Oh, no. Come on, we got to stop them, guys. But yeah, same type of game that they had against the Jags. I mean, we're essentially just facing a different type of cat, you know what I mean? What a tackle right there by Myles Garrett. And thankfully, that actually saved a first down right there. Good stop against Mixon, and now they're going to get to the outside. Yeah, they definitely have the blocks. We just apparently didn't have the tacklers to stop them. Either way, though, 1st and 10, not quite at midfield. Let's get in there. And there we go. Nice attempt right there. Pretty good coverage, but he was able to zip it in on the slant. Looks like it's pretty much been all Mixon today. So again, I'm glad we ended up going with the game plan that we went with, because he is going to be the one that we have to worry about. But no. Oh, push him out. Thank you very much. He got absolutely bitched right there. But man, that's really rough, because man, all the all the like play over to Mixon has just made it impossible for us to really focus on the rest of their receivers and everything. But man, Mixon goes down with an injury, but only out for a couple plays. Sorry, I was a little surprised that he ended up going out with that injury. I'm glad that it's only a short-term one. I only say that because if we're going to win, I want to beat the best, you know? There we go. Really great play right there. Able to take him down. And now we got 3rd and 4. And hopefully this is going to be good enough for us to get a stop here because we really need it more than anything right now. Come on, he's going to scramble out. Thankfully, he has to throw it out of bounds. And that is going to be only 3 points for them. And I got to say how different this game is from the college football game. I love them both, don't get me wrong, but man, there is definitely a difference between the two. They might be different games, but I definitely struggle in both. That's neither here nor there, though. Let's start out with a good run to the outside. And, definitely different definition of good, because only 1 yard is not going to cut it. Oh well, though. Let's run back to the outside. This time, let's see if we can get the edge. Oh, we kind of did. We almost did. But that's going to result in a 3rd and 4, and I think we're going to have to pass here. I think Gabriel's going to be the guy to pick this up right here. Because here he goes on the out. Can he actually turn upfield? He does! He gets around him! No shot, he actually scores on this one. My dude, I'm so glad we hit him on the out there and that they were playing a really kind of soft zone. Because Gabriel gets in, he's slipped past 2 defenders, and look at this, just gets right up the sideline. And now we end up starting out with the lead. Who would have thought that it was going to be our passing game to get us our first score? It sure as hell wasn't going to be me. I can tell you that for a fact. And we tack on the extra point and it's now going to be 7-3. So it looks like Mixon is back out there. And it's not good for us, but hey, let's just keep going out there and stopping him. Oh my gosh, how did he juke around him like that? Thankfully, he ended up running over into Rhodes, and that is only going to be a gain of 4. Both teams are doing a decent job of stopping the run. But, yeah, the passing game, that's definitely a different story. Question is, what do they do here? Now they're going to pass for it. Oh, I was hoping he was going to step up on that, but no. Chancellor at least knocks him down, but not before Boyd gets the first. Looks like they switched the play up a little bit here, and they go for a play action. No, of course he's going to be wide open. Chancellor couldn't stick with him. And of course, what do you expect? Chase gets the first. I know, let me show you my surprised face, right? Either way, though, let's get a stop here. Come on now. We need to get a little bit of pressure. That's not what we need. And that is not quite a first down. Pardon me, only a gain of 8. But still, a gain of 8 on first down? Not good. That gives them a lot of options here. As you can see, just a short pass creates a first down to the 30. But if we can find a way to stop them again, to just give them a field goal, we can keep the lead, and we're going to be in a much better spot. Oh my gosh. He should have stepped up. He should have stepped up. And I don't know, maybe switching to him made him stop running or something? I don't know. Either way, though, we need to get back in the backfield. Oh my gosh. There we go. Hillman ran right past him, but still recovered and came back and still sacked him. And that'll probably take it down to the end of the first quarter. And it does, because now after 1, we still got the lead 7-3, but they're knocking on the door. We did not have much of an offensive possession, only 3 plays, but hey, at least we ended up scoring, right? Again, not something you necessarily see from our offense, but hey, it worked. So let's get in there. Let's stop them. Oh. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's alright. Let's stop them. We do. But it comes at a cost. Micah Parsons goes down with an injury, and it's going to be only for a little bit. But that's still rough because we still need to stop him here. We just can't let them pound it in like that. And that's unfortunately what happens. And yeah, after a missed sack on that one, Mixon gets in for a touchdown, his first of the game. And now we go back down by 3. And after the holding penalty on the kickoff, unfortunately we have it pretty deep in our zone. We have 90 yards to go. Can we get out for a good run? That's not bad. That's a first down. Sweat picks it up. Unfortunately, it looks like Mayberry is going to be out for a little while. And honestly, for no other reason than the fact that he's tired. We did work him a lot this season, but I don't see Mixon complaining. Come on now. Either way, Sweat ends up picking up 3, and at least we're moving. So at least the outside run has been working. So let's see if we can keep that up. And we do, and we get the edge. Jukes in, nice move, and we get up past midfield to the 47. I feel like that has awarded us a chance to go for a play action pass right here. So let's see if that works. There we go, but that's going to be a hold, isn't it? You gotta be kidding me. Again, a great play. Nope, it's an ineligible man downfield. That's great. Creed, what are we doing? We knew it was going to be a play action. So what would have been close to a 1st and goal is now a 1st and 15 back behind midfield. Not good. Oh my gosh. Oh, what patience! He cuts it back! Montez Sweat doesn't quite get the first, but picks up 11 on what would have been a broken play. So if we're going to pick up the first down, I think we're just going to try to pound it up the middle here. We have yet to really do that today, and I think I see why. 3rd and 3 now. 3rd and 3, let's pick up this first down right here. We really need it. There we go, Gabriel yet again, and that's going to be a first down. He's always open on those outs. So this is something we haven't done in a while, so let's break out that toss. It's been a while, why not? Can we beat him on the edge? No, we can't, unfortunately. So that's a no gain there, despite the fact that we're in the zone. And he just kicked him in the shin. What a dick. Sorry, you always got to stick up for your team. Let's run back to the outside here. As long as he gets this. Yo, yeah, that's a first down. Juke! Sit down, buddy. Down to the 12-yard line. All right, last play before the 2-minute warning. Hopefully. Let's see if we can get a pretty big gain right here. There we go. We got him across the middle. Really great play by Gary. Good catch. And now on 2nd and 3rd, we got this. And if they think they're keeping us out of the end zone on this one, bruh, you need to think twice. Come on now. This is Montez Sweat that we're talking about. I don't care if it's 3rd and 3. We're getting in the end zone one way or another. Now, 9 times out of 10, we pick this up. Please let this be one of those 9 times. We do. And we also pick up the touchdown there. That's what we're talking about. 2nd score of the game. That is now 2 drives where we end up scoring. So our offense is really picked up their slack. Now it's time for the defense to go out there and do the same and hold them at the end of the first half. Because they have a full minute and all 3 timeouts to be able to get at least into field goal range. We can't let them score. No, but we also can't allow him to be that wide open. And obviously we kind of expect that when, unfortunately, we have to put Myles Garrett on him. Great player, don't get me wrong, but not the best pass coverage, you know? Speaking of Chancellor, how did you get burnt like that? You can't have that oh my goodness. That is so bad. I can't believe he got torched like that when we knew we couldn't let anything get behind us. That's not what you want to see. There we go, just keep him in bounds. Now we need a sack more than ever here, honestly. To push him back a little further and kind of keep them out of range of scoring a touchdown here, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. And honestly, a full score here would be really detrimental to what we want to do. And that's exactly what they did. Tyler Boyd gets in for a touchdown, unfortunately. But at least we have a little bit of time to try to score again. But that does mean that we have to rely on Frank. And I never feel great about that. Tried to go for that screen to start, though. Maybe we can get some really good blocks and get up there. Nice broken tackle. So we need to keep working down there. We don't have a ton of timeouts left. Oh, I can't believe he overthrew him. Foot was going to be open to get into field goal range. That's so rough because that was going to be the perfect play for him too. And I can't believe it. We just kind of overthrew him a little bit again. So it's worked once, so let's see if we can do it one more time with the screen. Oh, wow, I can't believe he caught that. Get out there. Now we only have time for one more. And that means we leave this up to a Hail Mary. This is going to be a lot of fun, though. There we go. Come on, guys. Someone get there. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, it gets absolutely batted down. And now, unfortunately, we go into halftime with a 3-point deficit. But we get the ball back at half, which is the one positive that we have here. So let's make sure our offense goes out there and puts together a really good drive to start. And the way that we've been playing, honestly, we need to keep running to the outside. We're averaging almost 10 per carry. That's really incredible. Their outside runs have been doing pretty well as well, but he's got a 100% completion percentage. That's bad. So he's killing us everywhere. Honestly, I think we're going to go for the medium pass. I only say that because if we defend the medium, then at least we'll keep things in front of us for the short. And as long as they only get short gains, I'll be fine with it. Just got to stop them from getting first downs. But we need to get a first down ourselves. And we're going to do that with this run right here. That's what I'm talking about. Boom, plow him over. And hell, just hold on to the ball. We get down to the 42. And like I said, if that outside run keeps working, bro, we're going to be fine. Oh my goodness. Well, I thought it was going to keep working. Still, Sweat gets a positive 1 on that one. He's knocking on the door of a hundo. Now, he is in the zone, but we've done this so many times that they're probably going to read this. Yeah, they do, but it doesn't matter. Oh, come on, bro. You were supposed to get up there and be able to give us a block. Instead, we get up to a 3rd and 2. And since Sweat has some real power, we're just jamming it right up the middle just to get enough yards for the first. And he ends up picking up some more, and we get down to the 37 as Hendrickson goes out with an injury. And that looks like it might be a little serious. And it is. He's going to be gone for the rest of the day. The clock stopped. We got it 1st and 10. So let's see if we can hit Sweat out of the backfield. We love seeing that, and he gets up to a 2nd and inches. Great play by him. So let's just blast this one right up the middle. We only have inches to go. And it's Sweat. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, dude, he's just pushing guys off him like it's nothing. So fresh set of downs. I feel pretty good about this. Well, let's just hit A. Screw it. Why not? He was wide open. We just needed the yards. We couldn't really risk getting sacked. And as I said numerous times before, as long as we're getting positive yards, then I will be a happy person. Look at that block by Gabriel. Holy shit. Dude, that was perfect. Held that guy out there, and I shouldn't say held because he didn't hold him, but definitely engaged him for a little while, and Sweat gets out there for another tutty. Gabriel with the score and just being an absolute monster on the blocks. That's why we love him. Now, you guys let me know down in the comments. If you guys have been watching for a while, which guy do you like more? Do you like Mayberry more, or do you guys like Gabriel more? Either one of them is going to be a great coach in College 25. I only ask because whatever guy is the most favorite will probably become the coach of the new dynasty that we go with in College Football 25. So, oh no. Dude, Mixon is a monster. We knew that already, though. Decided to switch to the pass, and look at him. Now he's just running all over us. It's okay, though. Is it okay, though? Someone take down Chase. So it's not good that their first possession out of halftime is actually being a pretty productive one, as they only pick up 4 on that short slant. But at least we kept them away from the first down marker, and that's all we can really ask for now, isn't it? Oh, you saw him put his hands up, and he just couldn't quite get there. He was kind of in position, but no, Micah Parsons allows Likely to pick that one up. It was likely that he was only about a yard away from a pick. I know, don't worry. Please don't unsubscribe. Please don't. I know that was a bad joke, but still. Hey, nice little incompletion. Look, I never said I was funny. I'm just somewhat entertaining sometimes. Either way, let's get back there now. Come on, we know they're going play action, so come on. We need to find a way to stop them. We can't let them back in the end zone. And I hate to say that I want to sell out for the run here, but yeah, I feel like they're going to have to go with Mixon, especially down here in the red zone, and especially considering the fact that they're on the goal line now, too. 2nd and goal, we need some big pressure here to stop them. Let's get in there. Oh, they're going for the pitch. Yeah, great seal by their offensive line. And unfortunately, now they go up. This is just a back-and-forth game, unfortunately. And we just got to hope that we're going to be the ones with the ball at the end. And if we're going to continue this ping-pong game, we need to make sure that we score on offense, too. So let's see if we can continue that with the outside run. I was hoping that little hole was going to be there when we cut up, but it was not. 2nd and 8. So we got to at least get close to a first down right here. And we will with Gabriel again. Again, that out route is just so perfect for him. He's never going to miss that. And that's going to wind that down to the end of the 3rd quarter. And as we get into the 4th now, we only got a 3-point deficit again. We're on offense. We've been just going back and forth with the scores. We just need to make sure, again, that we're going to be the last one to score. And thankfully, we're at least picking up first downs. You know, truck them. Beautiful, but oh no, that's going to be a flag now, isn't it? Or that's going to be a hold, isn't it? That's rough. Yeah, and now we're going to have to bring it back just a little bit now, and it's going to be a 1st and 18. Come on, Garrett. So we got some yards to get back, but hey, little by little. Little by little. And that's going to be a good little chunk of them right there as we get it up to a 2nd and 5. It's as if we got a 5-yard gain on that first one. Again, as long as we just get positive yards from here on out, we're going to not just have an easy time in this game, but we'll be able to get the first down as we don't quite make it to midfield. And that means we just pound it right up the middle for the first down. There we go. We hold our blocks. Hold on to the ball, though, as he falls forward for a ton of yards there, and we get up to the 40 as opposed to the 50, which is all we needed. Let's keep it moving. This time we're actually going to go for the play action. As dumb as that sounds, and we had to throw that one out. Feel if we tried to hit Gabriel, he was going to jump that. And again, in a tight game like this, better safe than sorry for sure. Let's get out there. That's going to be a first down and a juke. Oh no, he ended up slipping on the ground. He almost had that. He faked him out, but he also faked himself out too. But we're still in a great spot as we're down on the 21-yard line. Wow, I thought he was going to get around there, but no, apparently not. 2nd and 11. So again, we're worried about taking negative plays, and that was definitely one of them right there. But let's make up for it on this one. And we do. Great block by Gabriel. Pound your way into that fucking end zone, baby. Again, Montez Sweat, our MVP from the first year that we did this franchise, comes back and just has a 3-score game here in the divisional round against the Bengals. And we still have a little bit more time, and we still may need him because if our defense is any indication, we're going to get the ball back, and unfortunately we're going to be down. But let's find a way to win this here. We're going to be up by 4. But if somehow the defense can hold them here, then all we have to do is run out the clock. They do have all 3 timeouts, but I have faith that our offense can get first downs. So let's go back to work. A little more than 4 minutes left. Oh, bro, put your hands up. That would have been almost sealing. Okay, well, definitely not sealing, but definitely would have been better because we would have been in their territory. No shot he went up and got that. Come on, Chancellor, what are you doing? But yeah, again, that would have given us the ball in their territory and a chance for more points too. But instead, they got a good first down here. And another bad pass by Burrow. Not common, but at least we'll take them here in the playoffs. Uh-oh. Please tell me that's going to be a hold and not an interference or anything like that. Come on, give me the... Yes! Offense, let's go. God, we needed that so badly. 2nd and 20. Still behind midfield. Ooh, a little RPO. Good play by them, and that gets them 6. 3rd and long. So no big plays right here. We need to get in. We need to stop them. We need to keep them from a first down. Of course, they're going to go for it on 4th. Nice. Yeah, they're going to go for it on 4th, and now they have a 4th and long. And my bad. They ended up punting, so that means they have a lot of faith in their defense. They do have 3 timeouts, so let's go, guys. We just need a couple first downs, and we'll be good. Good yardage right there, 2nd and 4. But we've been getting first downs all day, so let's keep that up. That shouldn't be any different here. There's a first down, and they're going to have to start wasting some timeouts after that 2-minute warning. And here we go. One more first down effectively seals it. Let's see if we can get that right here. Great blocks. Just don't let go of the ball. So maybe if we switch up and go up the middle, maybe that'll get us a first down right away. And oh my gosh, no. We had the chance to, but we didn't. That's going to be 3rd and inches. Just one up the middle here is going to seal it. Come on now. There it is. That's the first down. That's what I'm talking about. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the divisional round. And look who is going to the AFC Championship. That is going to be the San Diego Bisons. And that may have been one big back and forth game between the offenses, but thankfully it was our defense to go out there and make that one big stop. And we end up winning the divisional round 28-24 over the Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati. Again, we ended up facing Cincinnati last season, only in the regular season, and we got taken down by them. But we took that as the sign, as our test, that we can keep up with teams like this. And the next season, look at that. We end up taking them down in the playoffs. Not only the score by quarter, man. Ours was just a straight line up. We scored every single quarter. I love seeing that. And thankfully, again, we were able to hold them in the 4th. And looking at the stats, too, Burrow actually still had a pretty good game. I mean, 19-24, 279 and a touchdown. Frank had probably one of his most efficient games of his career. 164 and a touchdown himself. You can definitely thank Gabriel for that one. But Sweat, 25 for 223. We held Mixon to only 4.9 per carry, 49 yards. He did have 2 touchdowns, but we had 3 with Sweat. And honestly, that is more than enough. We had the Neals with Forbes. Mayberry only had 6 to really start the game before he got taken out. And Chase Brown only had 1 for 2 when Mixon came out. Now, Jamar Chase had a really good game as well. We knew he was going to be an issue, and he definitely kind of was. 6 for 137. Sweat had 5 screens for 57, although one of them wasn't a screen, but still. Higgins 4 for 47, Mixon 3 for 25, Likely 3 for 46, Boyd 3 for 24, and then of course Gabriel 3 for 96 with a touchdown. Not quite a 100-yard game, but pretty damn good, and a couple of just single catches for Foot and Gary. So again, everyone in the receiving game actually did pretty well, and again, both quarterbacks did too. It's just the fact that it was just all offense, really, and not really any defense, because looking at our stats, Myles Garrett had 9 tackles, that's great, but all we had was just 1 TFL, and that was also the sack by Brian Hillman as well. He was the only one that really came in clutch in this game. But again, they had 3 TFLs themselves, but no other sacks in the game, no interceptions, no forced fumbles, no fumble recoveries. Like, it was a clean game offensively. It's just the fact that ours came out on top. And doing it against a team of like the Bengals caliber is really good and gives me a lot of confidence, despite the fact that, again, we are going to face probably as good of a team as the Bengals, if not better, in the AFC Conference Championship. We'll see, though. Again, we still have that one last hurrah from the first week, and thankfully, again, for Aaron Donald, we were definitely able to get him that win and give him a chance to get to the AFC Conference Championship game. We also, of course, have the Super Bowl after that. Hopefully we can get there. But again, we're going to be either facing, I think it's either the Bills or we're going to be facing the Dolphins. So that's going to be tough. Thankfully, we do get a plus 10 morale just because of that win. And of course, Aaron Donald is invigorating his teammates. Tell me if you've heard that before. So let's end up simming to next week. Let's see who we end up facing. And let's see if this is going to be a very difficult game, which it is, because not only are we facing the 11-6 Buffalo Bills with Josh Allen at the helm, but these are the guys that knocked us out of the playoffs last season. So we have a chance at redemption here to potentially get into the Super Bowl. Now, looking at the bracket, the only 4 teams left are obviously, again, us and the Bills, who are 3 and 5 seeds. So thankfully we get this one at home. But we also got the Panthers and the 49ers. Kind of funny because, in real life last season, this was the number 1 seed, the Niners, and then, of course, the worst team in the NFL, the Panthers. So kind of funny to actually see that happening. But if we can take down the Bills, we'll take on one of these 2 teams. But again, this is the game we need to focus on now. 3 seed versus 5 seed. Let's see if we can take down the Bills. Let's see if we can take Josh Allen out. And let's see if we can have our first franchise Super Bowl appearance. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go down and drop a like. If you're new, subscribe. And we'll see you guys next week in the AFC Championship game.